My name is Paul Rowley. I'm a third eye intuitive consultant. I teach the ancient wisdom of the brain's pineal gland and its spectacular attributes and capabilities. Outstanding what's coming your way. I like to start this incredible quantum story in the year 2017 when the first DNA supercomputer chip became reality. What the heck is going on here? In 2017, they are taking artificial intelligence and they are adding your DNA to make it smarter, faster, better, and quantum. What the heck is going on here? That is spectacular from a DNA perspective, showing its incredible attributes and capabilities. I'd like you to look at reference 1. Down below, you will see we have a group of human beings who are unbelievable. They have the DNA, Supreme Being, perfect memory. They can remember every day, week, month, year, and decade of life. How is this possible? This is spectacular. This is a walking, breathing DNA human being with computer capabilities. I mean, seriously. What is going on here? Outstanding. If we look at reference 2, we have a girl. She's only 858 days old. And she's accepted in the highest brain school, Mensa. What is going on here? She has an IQ of 157. Einstein was 160. She's not gone to school herself. She's a toddler. What the heck is going on here? She's showing her knowledge has come from within. This is intuitiveness. Outstanding. When you do the checks, the research, you will see all your top brainers of the world. Your Einsteins, your Newtons, your Hawkings, your Steve Jobs, etc., etc. They all state the knowledge comes from within. This is a natural human function of the pineal gland, the third eye. What the heck is going on here? Absolutely spectacular, outstanding. Because a leash is showing that the human body's anatomy is capable of this. Outstanding. Before I go to my personal quantum story I've walked, we'll do a quick overview. We have DNA being added to the present artificial intelligence to make it more extreme intelligence, smarter, faster, better, quantum. Your DNA is being added. What the heck is that? We have human beings with DNA, computer capabilities, memories that should not be that are. What the heck is that? We have girls accepted into the Mensa brain school in the world, only days old. Her knowledge has come from within. What the heck is that? This is absolutely spectacular. What's truly capable within the human body, the pineal gland, and the attributes that are kept out of mainstream of things. This is spectacular. Outstanding. I'm going to start my personal quantum story. When I was 5 years old, it was absolutely off the scale because I could remember my previous reincarnated life. Well, what the heck is that? Holy frickin' Dinah, you nuts? Are you crazy? What are you talking about? And yet, if you do the checks, the research, the science, the math today, it is off the scale. There are thousands of people coming forward who can remember their previous reincarnated lives with accuracy that should not be, that is. What the heck is going on here? This is freaking crazy. What is going on? Outstanding. Because you'll also see that some of them have even connected with previous families. It goes to that level. I mean, this is off the scale. What the heck is going on here? And the truth of the matter is that at a quantum level, quantum physics, quantum entanglement, everything at a molecular level is energy, operates completely different. This is absolutely spectacular. Reincarnation is an absolute scientific fact. It's not in the mainstream what's going on. Outstanding. A few years later, I have my next incredible experience. My best friend's sister passed away, and I could still see her energies after she was gone. This freaked the family out so much we weren't allowed to play in that section of the house anymore. They closed it down. The truth of the matter is, what the heck's going on here? Because today, in all four corners of the world, we have people reporting the same functions. Thousands and thousands of people cannot be wrong. How is this possible? What's truly going on? You're showing that the human body anatomy is capable of this. This is spectacular. Outstanding. Moving on a few years later, at the age of 8, holy frickin' Dinah, what is going on? I have my first psychic medium experience. Just mind-boggling for an 8-year-old. My grandmother, Grandy, passed away. Her soul energy came to see me. It was spectacular. It was absolutely outstanding from one perspective, but from the other perspective, absolutely mind-boggling for a kid, 8 years old. No one else was experiencing this. What the heck is going on here? And yet when you do the checks, the search, the science, the facts, there are thousands of people, psychic mediums worldwide, coming forward with accuracy and precedent that should not be, but is. What the heck is truly going on? I like to use John Edwards as an example. He has his own TV shows, documentaries. Unbelievable what he is doing. Because number one, he is connecting with deceased energies with accuracy that should not be, but is. What's going on? He is showing the human anatomy is capable of this. What is going on? He's also showing that when people pass on and leave this earth, their energies, their spirits still exist because he's connecting with them with unprecedented accuracy. So what's truly going on? The facts is that at a quantum level of energy, everything operates completely different. It's kept out of the mainstream news of things. What is truly going on? We have universities, colleges, educators teaching this and the attributes of the human body. What is going on? It's not in the mainstream. Unfreaking believable. This is off the scale. So a few years later, I'm only 11 years old. I'm off to school, grade 6 elementary. My mother says, we're going to have a stranger here today. I want you to know he's coming to fix the air conditioner. Now, unbelievable. I said to my mother, I said, Mom, tell the repairman the problem with the air conditioner is the thermostat. Well, lo and behold, I come home from elementary, grade 6 that day. And my mom says, you wouldn't believe it. I told him what you said. He says, oh my geez, tell your little boy. Unbelievable. It turned out to be the thermostat. And this is called intuition. It's a natural human function of the DNA supreme being body that's kept out of the mainstream. It's unbelievable. The little girl, 858 days old, Elise, all her knowledge came to her from within. That's intuition. It's happening on all four corners of the world. This is spectacular. What the heck is truly going on here? A few years later, I'm only around 12, 13 years of age. I start maintaining my snowmobiles. Well, what the heck's going on here? I shouldn't know anything about snowmobiles. I've taken no education. I have no knowledge, and yet I did. What the heck's going on here? Age 15, I start maintaining our family cars. I haven't even taken any schooling, and yet I'm not even driving yet, and yet I'm maintaining them. What the heck is going on here? This is just off the freaking scale for a young man trying to figure out what the hell is going on here, because my brothers and sisters were not experiencing the same. It's just mind-boggling. Unbelievable what's truly, truly, truly going on here. And yet in high school, I did not apply myself. I was too busy focused on this imaginary seatbelt that I wear, all these incredible attributes and bizarre things that were happening. What's going on? I did not graduate. I came a half a credit short. Therefore, when I went to aeronautical maintenance engineering, I was accepted as a mature student. I failed a course first semester, so I only completed 3/4 of the course prior to starting at Perimeter Airlines. Outstanding what's coming ahead. So one day I'm walking at Permit Airlines and I get this feeling, I get this intuition, I get this vision, I get this knowing, and I go, oh my geez, what the heck's going on here? My God, I tighten up that imaginary seatbelt I have and go into work. I say, Mark, I'd like to do some maintenance on that aircraft over there. And he says, oh, that's not scheduled for any maintenance. That's not happening. That's thousands of dollars. We won't be doing it. Not happening. So to speed up a long story short, I had to get aggressive. I had to pull all the straws possible. I got moody, had my fangs out. I put my job on the line. And to my amazement, Mark really said to me, Paul, we will do what you ask, but only because you're having a conniption and not ethical. Not just, this is freaking bizarre. Only because we're slow in the shop today are we going to do what you ask. And because of this not being ethical, at the end of the day, we will not be needing your services anymore. You can take your toolbox home with you. So I held my own. I left the office. I pulled the aircraft into the hangar. I jacked it up. I had to remove the back seats out of the aircraft to access the firewall, remove it so I could get into the tail section of this aircraft. And when I got back there, I found a spar flexing like tinfoil. And I call Mark over and I show him. His jaw hits the ground. He goes, what the Jesus hell is going on here? Because he knows what I was asking for was not normal. It wasn't precedent. This was mind-boggling for both of us. And yet, this is what happened. Holy frickin' Dinah. So at the end of the day, I'm leaving the shop. I stop into Mark's office. I said, do you still want me to pull my toolbox? He hesitates. He hesitates. He hesitates. He hesitates. He says, no, Paul, I do not want you to pull your toolbox. You have yourself a great freaking evening. So I did. The next day I come to work. I get tackled by the pilot of that aircraft. His name is Bruce. He gives me a huge, massive gift certificate. He says, Paul, I heard your incredible story. This is freaking mind-boggling. I don't know what made you do what you did. I saw the damage to the aircraft. I can't believe it. I want you and your family to go out this weekend and have a spectacular freaking time. Outstanding on me. I don't know what made you do what you did, but I'm alive because of it. So that's exactly what I did. Now the next thing I want to point out, that this is a natural human function that's been kept out of the mainstream of thing. This is intuition. It's happening all around. There's educators. It's not in the mainstream. Why is this unbelievable? For the next 2 weeks, I'm going to be taking personal consulting. I want to take everyone's questions to incorporate into a training video. I want to get 99.999% of the questions incorporated into this training video with the education, with the science, show you what's truly going on. So when you take this course, everything is answered from your perception. This is important. I am Paul Routley. I'm a third eye intuitive consultant, and what's truly happening is you are a supreme being with capabilities that are absolutely unprecedented. What's truly going on here? Your pineal gland, all it has to be done is decalcified it. It's been toxified from all the elements right from birth. Detoxify it, operate at love or above frequencies, and you will have your internet turned on. Love from Canada. Outstanding.